Good morning, book lovers. I have a stack of goodies for you today, and I'm just going to dive right in because there's no time like the present. The Hare with Amber Eyes is not a new book, but this is the illustrated edition. I'm going to say gorgeous because that's how I feel about this. This is a story of a guy who inherits these netsuke, these little tiny carved ivory or bone pieces from an uncle, and he ends up doing a history of where they came from. Which takes him through France, Moscow, Vienna, and Japan, where his uncle actually finally lives. The story itself is fascinating, the personal history, the family genealogy, but also in this book you get these glorious illustrations that were missing in the paperback. His relationship to different people, his family's relationship to different people. A sweet little map of Paris where the first story takes place. Great book. Seriously. You haven't read it. Don't expect this fast, quick read, but expect something deep, well thought out, and very personal. Adrienne Rich, also not new this week, but brand new. She recently passed away. Adrienne Rich is one of those kick-butt kind of poets. She doesn't mess around. She's a beautiful writer, or was a beautiful writer. And this is a collection of new poems, and some selected ones. I highly recommend Adrienne Rich. Not easy for a lot of folks. She was a pretty radical feminist. I admire her strength and the beauty of her writing skills. And if you don't know about Lucky Peach, where have you been? This is issue number 5 magazine about food and food writing from the makers of McSweeney's. Irreverent at times, funny, fascinating, interesting. Brand new today. This is the Chinatown episode, or issue. We still have all but the first one in stock if you want to catch up on the old ones. The first one is about ramen, gone. If you can find it, you're a lucky guy or a gal. Judy Barnes has a new book out called Kindness. This is just released, and she's going to be doing a signing with us this coming Saturday the 17th. Check the book out. The World Needs Kindness, and this book, this little parable will tell you that. It is a kid's book, but it's out today, and you have to know The Diary of the Wimpy Kid, number 7, the third wheel is out. Kids are going wild for these things. Maybe you will too. And the second volume by Joseph Gordon-Levitt is called The Tiny Book of Tiny Stories, and some of these stories really are tiny. They're just like one page, even maybe one sentence. Good little book. Dear Life by Alice Munro, her latest novel. Oh gosh, I'm really all thumbs this morning. James Patterson has another Alex Cross book. This is Merry Christmas, Alex Cross. Forgive me, James. Philip Pullman has a new book of fairy tales from the Brothers Grimm. This is a new English translation. Philip Pullman, of course, wrote the Golden Compass series, or his Dark Materials trilogy. Wonderful writer. Ian McEwan has a new book out called Sweet Tooth. Holy cow, this is a lot of fun. It takes place in the 60s in England. A young woman recruited for MI5, and you get the sense of all this intrigue and the politics that are going on in the 60s. I love this book. Now you know chickens are really big these days. Well, here's one about a rooster named Buddy who helps this man learn how to be a family man. Just can't get enough of the chicken books. And my last book is John Meacham's new book on Thomas Jefferson, The Art of Power. Could have come last week, don't you think? But also a good reflection on who we are as a nation and where we are politically speaking. That's my roundup for today. I hope you come and see me. Check out this on the webpage and keep reading. Thanks for watching.